My name is Michael Onyema, the CEO of Mike Mary Fashion House, a subsidiary of Mike Mary Fashion Business School, where we focus on what? Creating a enabling platform to promote indigenous fashion brands. Our main goal is to what? To make sure we bring it to that level where you take your fashion business from where you are to the next level. Understanding fully well that running a fashion business takes a whole lot. The ability to sew and be able to have a good product is one level, but being able to market it out there is one other stage entirely. So that is what we are focusing on, all the elements and technical know-how and tools you need to be able to run a successful fashion business. So that's the area we are focusing on. So the goal of today's webinar is to enlighten you on what it takes to run a successful fashion brand. So we will be focusing on that today, on what it takes to run a successful fashion brand. I think we can get started now while the rest will be joining us. So I welcome you all to this webinar today on how to build a successful fashion business. One of the most significant challenges facing business owners has always been sales and marketing. You will understand and agree with me that sales and marketing is one of the most critical challenges, because what is your main aim of running this business is to make sales. You are not running a charity organization. You are not running a business without the main goal of what? Making profit. So whether you are into fashion or you are even any other business, even if you are running hospital business, your goal, in as much as you have a goal to save life, you have a goal to solve a problem there, you still have a goal to what? To make profit from your business. So you cannot make profit from your business by just sitting one place and expecting people to what? To come and patronize you. So one of the most significant challenges facing business owners today is sales and marketing. And in an industry where trends come and go, fashion trend today and fashion trend last year is not the same. Trend of fashion 2 years ago, 5 years ago, it's not the same. So if you have been operating in this industry with the mindset that what you know 7 years ago can still sustain you today, it is not possible. You are already behind the schedule. So imagine when you are operating in an industry where trends come and go so quickly, it can be difficult to keep up with the latest trend, especially when it comes to marketing strategy and reaching your right audience. What it takes and how you can reach out to potential customers 5 years ago, some of those scenarios are no longer happening and are no longer bringing results in this age. Technology has changed the dimension. Technology has changed the dimension. The way things were happening then and now is totally different. So you need to what? Be able to what? Keep up with the trend. Okay, Oyetola, you are welcome to this section. Blessing, Juliet, you are welcome to this section. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Juliet, you said network is breaking. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm sure you probably be at your end. So try and check out. Okay, Chairman Wanchuku, you are welcome to this section. We are welcome. I really appreciate it. So as I was saying before now, I said it can be difficult to keep up with the trend, including marketing trend, because how marketing was done 5 years ago and 7 years ago, even 2 years ago before COVID, how marketing was done that brings results is totally different from how marketing is being done now. The thing that worked before COVID and now, things has changed. Everybody is going online, and even those that are online, the way things are done is totally what? Different. Nowadays, many fashion business owners, they struggle with how to find the right balance between creating quality designs and collections and balancing it with meeting the need and demand of marketing, being able to reach their target audience. In today's market, simply by having a great collection, good design, it is not enough to guarantee sales. So effective marketing and sales strategy is very, very critical to the success of your business. So by the end of this webinar, you will have a better understanding on how to build a successful fashion brand by creating a strong marketing sales strategy that will resonate with your target audience. So let's get started. As I said before, in today's industry, to sustain a fashion business over time, meaning business you can run that will live a span of 5-10 years, in fact, business that you can live over to your children, it is necessary to have a steady stream of customers. You don't run your fashion business depending only on people that are passing in front of your shop. You don't run your fashion business depending only on friends and family. In fact, if you are depending only on friends and family to run your fashion business, your business is in trouble. Because if your family member buys from you today, or they come to you to sew cloth today, they might not really come back till some months back again before they need to sew another clothes. If your friend patronize it today, there's tendency that they will not patronize it till some other far time again. Now, are you going to wait for that long distance before they need your product and services again? So you see that if you are depending on family and friend alone, your business is in trouble. Really trouble. And consistent marketing and selling of your product and services is one critical thing. So sewing is a valuable skill, but it is not enough to make a profitable business. Your ability to market your product and services is what generates revenue and build a sustainable business. Some of us, we are working in our business, but we are not working on our business. So if this point I have just made now talks to you, just type it in the comment section. You are talking to me. What do I mean by you are working in your business, but you are not working on your business? You might be busy from morning till night, week in, week out. You don't have time to do any other thing in your fashion business, yet you are not able to show the money that you are making from that business. You are not able to see what you can do with the money that you are making from that business. If that is your situation, it shows that you are working in your business, but you are not working on your business. If you're able to work on your business, it will put you on that space where you will see the fruit of your labor. You are running a fashion business, you are a fashion designer, but every now and then you are complaining that you do not see money to eat. It shows that you are working in your business, but you are not working on your business. You are complaining that you do not have money to do some basic things of life. Why are you running a fashion business? That brings me to this question. In the first instance, why did you come into fashion business? Did you start a fashion business because your uncle or your auntie was a fashion designer? Did you start a fashion business because your mother left a sewing machine for you? Did you start a fashion business because fashion business is one of the simplest business you can easily get started with? Did you start a fashion business out of frustration because you do not see a corporate job? You do not see bank job. That is why you started a fashion business. So ask yourself this question. Why did you start the fashion business in the first instance? If you be truthful to yourself and know the reason why you started this business, it becomes easy for you to be steadfast and keep going when the going gets tough. Because running a fashion business can be tough. It is not easy at all to run a sustainable fashion business, especially in the present economy we are in. So it's good for you to understand the importance of why you started the business. Your goal, is it to run a business that can fund your desired lifestyle? What kind of lifestyle have you dreamt of? Have you dreamt of a lifestyle where you will be able to leave your business and take a vacation to Bahamas? Leave your business and travel to Paris for 1 week and your business will cease to sustain. A few days ago, I asked some of you in the community, if you decide to take a vacation today, for 1 week or for 2 weeks or even for 1 month to take a vacation, will your business still operate within that period while you are away? I need you to ask yourself this question. Will your business be able to operate sustainably while you are away? If your business will not be able to operate sustainably while you are away, then there is a problem. Please, if you can still hear me, type yes, I can hear you. Let me be sure that yes, you can hear me clearly. So another thing is your current goal in your business. Is it to automate your sales? What is the current goal you have in your business? To run a profitable fashion business, to automate your sales and multiply profit? Your own goal could be that you want to be recognized as a dominant brand in your niche and industry, or to run a business that can operate sustainably, or you want to run a business that can outlive you. You should be able to have any of these in your agenda when you are planning your fashion business goal. I want to run a sustainable fashion business that can outlive you, that you can live for your children. You know the likes of the names of legendary fashion designers in the industry today. They have built a brand for themselves. So where do you find yourself? What are your goals? Are you running a fashion business just to feed yourself and your family? You should be able to do beyond that. So one key thing you need to look at in running a successful fashion business is you're building your personal branding. As a fashion designer, your personal branding goes a long way as a fashion designer. There's a difference between your personal branding and your brand as an entity or your brand as a company. Let me use one of these celebrities as an example. Davido just launched an album called Timeless. Davido, his personality alone goes a long way in whatsoever he brings out. You all can agree with me that for me, it's Timeless he has released, the album he has released. There's nothing peculiar about the album. There is nothing peculiar about the album. There are some music artists out there that can sing far, far better than Davido. But because Davido has built a solid personal brand around himself, any song and album he brings out, the whole world accepts it. That is what personal branding can do for your business. So if you are able to build a very solid personal branding for your business, you discover that it becomes a flying wing for your business. Your business will find easy to fly and scale on the element of your personal branding. Now, when we come to your personal branding, you ask yourself, who are you? Why should people patronize you? If I go to Google today and type your name, what will I see? If I go to Google today and type the name of your business, what will I see? Can Google show me anything about you apart from your Instagram link and your Facebook link or your Twitter or your LinkedIn? Apart from those 4 things, what else can I see about you? People like social proof. People need to trust you. And these are part of the elements that brings about your personal branding. Your personal branding is not your logo, it's not your picture, it's not your color. No, it's not your beautiful videos you are posting online. It goes beyond that. So if people go online to search for you today, what will they see? If they search about you, what will they see? So your branding is very, very important in running a successful fashion business. As a fashion designer, you run a successful fashion business, but when people come to your fashion outlet, what do you want them to perceive you as? How do you want people to perceive you? Your perception as a designer. How do you want people to perceive you? Do you want people to just know you as, yes, there's one tailor around the corner at the end of that street, just one tailor? Is that what you want people to know you about? Or you want people to know you for a particular thing? So this brings about what your personal branding elements are. So it's something you need to pay key attention to. If people come to you to sew clothes, how do you want them to perceive you? That is why some designers fall in the element of always getting customers that underprice them. Your personal branding is part of the element why people underprice you. They come to you and they are telling you they want you to sew something for them and they are pricing you 2,500, 4,000, 5,000. You are even scared that if you do not accept that price, they will take it to the next door designer. They will even tell you, if I take it to the other stylist at the other side, he will sew it for me less than this price. I can guarantee you that if you have a proper personal branding, people will know your worth and they will know how much you worth. By that level, when you tell them price, they will find it difficult to underprice you. You don't go to ShopRite and start negotiating prices. You don't go there. The price tag are already there, no matter who you are. Some people even go to ShopRite and buy things more expensive, unknowingly more expensive than what they buy it out there. So your personal branding is very, very key. I hope you are taking note. Your personal branding, if I go online and I search for your name, what will I see? If I go online and I search for your business name, what will I see? If only thing I'm seeing is just your social media page, which is your LinkedIn page, your Facebook page, and your Instagram page, then you have a lot of work to do. What are people saying about you there? Your potential customer believe what people say about you more than what you say about yourself. That is where social proof comes in. So if I'm speaking to you at this moment, you discover that when people go out there, they don't see anything about you. Drop in the comment section, you are talking to me. I want to be sure that you are following up with what I'm saying. So drop in the comment section. Temitayo, you are welcome. Aderonke, you are welcome. CD Apparel, you are welcome. Oyetola, you are welcome. Blessing, you are welcome. So I want to see your interaction on the comment section. If this is actually speaking to you, drop in the comment section. So we're talking about personal branding. Now, a strong brand identity can actually help you differentiate yourself from the competitors because fashion industry is already saturated. 1 out of every 3 or 4 ladies is a fashion designer. So what differentiates you from the rest? Why should I patronize you when I know that when I come out of my street, before I move from the beginning of the street to the end of the street, I can see more than 5 fashion designers. Why should I patronize you? Why should I leave designer A and go to designer B? If you are designer B, why should I patronize you? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. So your personal branding will enable you to stand out in the crowded market because the industry is already saturated. It will allow you to showcase your values, your vision, your unique selling points. It will help you to attract loyal customers who are what? Interested in your value point and your aesthetics. It's very, very key to work on your personal branding. So don't separate your personal branding from your business. People need to know the face attached to your business. That is why you see some of these known brands already. When you go to their business page, sometimes you see them posting picture while they are on vacation. They want to add a face to the brand. They want to add a face to the brand. Sometimes you see them posting their pictures where they're having 1 minute, one meeting with somebody out there or the other. They want to add a face to the brand. But in as much as you are bringing your face into the brand, you need to know where to draw the line. Draw the line between your personal life and your business. Remember, you have to have a feel of your personal life into the business because people need to know the face behind the brand. But at the same time, make sure you are able to draw the thin line between what you are comfortable putting out there on the face of your customers and what you want to put aside in your business. is very, very key for you to be able to work at that. So the next thing in running a successful fashion business is identifying your niche. I said it before, not everybody is your customer. Who are you selling to? You cannot sew for everybody. You sew female outfit. You cannot sew for all female. That one I can guarantee you. You sew male outfit. You cannot sew for all male. What type of male do you sew for? What type of female do you sew for? Do you sew for plus size? Even if you sew for plus size, it's still possible for you to define the element of the plus size you sew for. Even if you sew for male, it's still possible for you to define the element of male you sew for. You cannot sew for all male. So, as a fashion designer, it is critical to identify your niche market, and target audience, because not everyone is your customer. I hope you can take note of that. Not everyone is your customer. If anybody comes to you and is underpricing you, I can guarantee you that that person is not your customer. So understanding your customer is a key to creating a product and services that resonate with them. It will help you to build a successful fashion brand. It's very, very, very critical that it will help you to build a successful fashion brand. Can you still hear me? I hope you can hear me clearly. Please, if you can hear me, just drop yes, I can hear you. I want to be sure that you're hearing me. Aderonke said network is bad. Please, if you can hear me clearly, type yes. Yes, is there? I want to be sure you are hearing me. Okay, before I continue, I need to get interaction from you. If you can hear me, just say yes. You can hear me. I need to be sure. Okay. Oluwafemi say yes, he can hear. Oh, Oluwafumi, sorry. You can hear me. All right. All right, Adenike. Yeah, all right. Thank you for that. So, as I was saying, building a fashion personal branding and identifying your niche is very, very critical. So when you are identifying your niche, you need to consider different elements. You need to consider age. You are sewing for female. Okay. What age bracket are you sewing for? You cannot be sewing for all age brackets. What is the gender you are sewing for? Are you sewing for male? Are you sewing for female? What is the lifestyle interest of the people you are sewing for? What are their values? You may want to consider the type of clothing design and material you use. What type of material is peculiar to your design? The pricing point of your product and the unique selling point that what set you apart from the competition. So once you have been able to identify your niche and you can tailor your marketing effort to reach your target audience. So this will actually help you to build a loyal following of customers who will share your values and aesthetics. So with this in turn, it will lead to what? Increasing your sales and brand reputation. It is very, very important. So take note. I hope you are taking note of the elements from personal branding, from why you started your fashion business, your personal branding, your identifying your niche, because not everybody is your customer. You cannot sew for everybody. It's very, very important. Then the next thing you need to consider is content. What kind of content do you reach out? Do you push out there? In as much as we're talking about reaching out to customer, how do you reach out to them? Your content is what you use to reach out to them. Some designers, what they do is they go on Instagram, screenshot people's design and post on their page. That does not show originality. Please, I want to plead with you. If you are in this space, you go and screenshot designs from other people's page and you post it on your page as your own design. You are doing your business more harm than good. I want to see your interaction in the comment section. Are you in this shoe of screenshotting other people's design and posting on your platform as your own design? If that's what you do, Drop your comments in the comment section. Let's use this water to water you and anoint you properly so that you will stay away from that, because you are doing your business more harm than good. If you are picking people's design, let it be that you are picking inspiration from there. You are picking inspiration from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 designers, and you are using it to make your one design. It makes more sense than for you to screenshot somebody's design, post it on your page as your own design. You don't have originality. It's doing your business more harm than good. So I will encourage you to define means to be what? To be original in your dealing with your customers and what you push out there. So content is one of the key elements you use to reach out to people out there. Your content is what you use to reach out to people. So you need to create compelling content. It is very, very essential for you as a fashion designer to be able to, if you want to build a successful brand, you should be able to create a compelling content that helps your design to tell your story. People should be able to know your brand story. Your content is what you use to tell your brand story out there. So it's critical for you to be able to create engaging content that is memorable and relatable to your designer, to your potential customer out there as a fashion designer. It will allow you as a designer to highlight your unique selling point and also what? To connect with your audience. So I want to in your interaction, if you have been in that space of screenshotting other people's design and posting it as your own design, please repent today. I need you to repent today. Yes, I need you to repent today. It's doing your business more harm than good. Instead, when you copy other people's design, let it be that you copy their design and you add something to it, or you remove something from it, or you blend 2 or 3 designs to make your own design. Automatically, it becomes unique. Rather than copying their design and posting it on your platform, on your WhatsApp status, especially those that go on celebrity page, celebrity will post a design that worth over 150,000 naira, and you post it on your platform and say 10,000 naira. My dear, it will not do you any good, because you end up putting your customers in the space of what I ordered versus what I got. So I need you to actually improve on that. So there are several ways of pushing out your content there. So once again, as I said from beginning, my name is Michael Onyema, your fashion business coach. I represent Mike Mary Fashion, where we help fashion business owners gain more visibility or to make more profit in their business. To be sincere, if you want to make more sales, visibility is the pain point of what you need. People need to know you before they will come and patronize you. So it is you gaining more visibility that puts you in that space where people know you more. So you need to work on that. All right. So still talking about your content, developing a content strategy is crucial. Just as I said before, you don't just go and post anything. Some of us, we are fond of posting on our social media, but we post for the sake of posting. There is no action plan attached to what you are posting. There is no goal attached to what you are posting. Yes, you post every day on your social media, but what is the goal attached to every posting? What do you want to achieve? Anything you post on your social media should have a goal and an action point attached to it. Why are you posting it? Are you posting it for people to know about you, which is brand awareness? Are you posting it to nurture your audience, which is engagement and conversion? Are you posting it for people to buy? And you don't sell to people on hot seat. You don't sell to people on hot seat. So it's very, very critical to be intentional in whatsoever you post out there on social media. So your content will also help you as a fashion designer to stay relevant and on top of the game in the mind of your audience. If anybody needs a particular design outfit, you should be the one they will remember. oh, Bisola, we have an event next week, and I need a designer that can sew XYZ outfit for me. Yes, I know this designer is on Instagram. She's always posting XYZ kind of design. I think you can check her out. She'll be very good. She can do well for you. That is audience that you have nurtured, that have known about your brand. So you see that what you post out there goes a long way in what? Getting people to what? Connect with you. So content is very, very key. It's a vital component of building a successful fashion brand. It will help you as a designer to tell your brand story, showcase your product, reach a broader audience, and stay on top of the mind of your customers. So if you have any question at this moment before we continue, drop your question in the comment section. Let's have an interaction at this level. Drop your question in the comment section. I want us to ask question now. Before we proceed, I want us to ask question. All right, I'm waiting for your question. Let's interact. All right, let's interact. All right, any question? I know definitely you will have question. You will have question. There are so many burden that you might have been trying to figure out in your fashion business. There are so many. You will not tell me you do not have questions. You do not tell me you do not have challenges that you've been trying to figure out in your fashion business. There will be a lot. So drop your question in the comment section. Let's take it one after the other and see though we can trash now. All right, I'm waiting. Okay, who is dropping question? All right, drop your question. I want to hear from you. This moment, I want to hear from you before we proceed. Yes, I want to hear from you. So drop your question in the comment section. Okay, who is asking question? Drop your question. Let's proceed. Wow, nobody have a question? This is amazing. That shows that you all are doing extremely well in your fashion business. It's amazing. It's amazing. You are doing extremely well. You are making a whole lot of sales in your business. Your staff, people are not underpricing you. Your staffs are doing well. Your staff, you are not employing today and tomorrow they are resigning. You are able to get amazing hand to handle your business. You are able to take vacation and your business is able to function successfully without you. Every day, customers are coming knocking on your door for you to what? To ask, make inquiry about your business. You are really flourishing in your business. For you not to have a question, that's amazing. But I still believe there should be somebody there, here, that has a question that needs to be attended to. Okay, while we wait for the questions to drop, so in conclusion of the part of content creation is very, very critical. Content will help you to stay on top of your game. It will help you to what? To tell your brand story. It will help you to develop a comprehensive content strategy and engaging framework that what sets you apart in the industry. So the next key thing you need to look at in running a successful fashion business is planning your business. And when I say planning your business, I don't mean having a business plan. When planning a fashion business, it is important to focus on marketing plan instead of just having a business plan. A business plan, yes, is useful, but it's not as important as a marketing plan. Business plan is typically just focused on your finances and your operational aspect of the business, whereas A marketing plan will focus on how to reach and connect with your target audience. So a marketing plan is more important to your business than a business plan. Your marketing plan has an action plan rather than just a business plan that shows in 5 years' time, we want to make 10 million, in 7 years' time, we want to make 15 million and stuff like that. Okay, we'll have a question. I do screenshot. Adeni says, I do screenshots also, but I don't post. Okay. I do screenshots also, but I don't post what I did with it. I use it as my own inspiration. Fantastic. That's what I just said, that it is better if you are copying, screenshotting from other people's page. It is better you use it as an inspiration and not as a way to screenshot and post on your page. No, you use it as an inspiration and not to screenshot and post on your page. Please, it's very, very important. Now, we have another question. Chioma, my questions are, what can we support? What can we support to make it grow? Okay, now, Chioma is talking about growing a fashion business. All these elements we have been mentioning are part of the critical things you need to put in place. Growing a fashion business is like cooking a pot of soup. Everything matters, but you know the most important one, and you know how to put them in the right proportion. As small as salt is enough to spoil your soup. So in as much as you say, when you are running a business, have your action plan, define your processes where you concentrate on revenue generating activities. Yes, that does not mean that other activities that are not directly dependent on revenue generation, that does not mean they are irrelevant. So for you to grow your fashion business, you need to what? Implement all this. And we know fully well that implementation is one of the key areas that business owners are having issue. Some of these things that we have said, to some of us here, it is not new to us. You have heard it before, you have read about it before, you have watched it on YouTube before, but the question is, have you been implementing? That is where the problem is. Have you been implementing? The implementation and the accountability aspect is where most business owners have problem. And that is where Mike Mary Fashion Business School comes in. We help you to bridge this gap to make sure that you implement all this. So we don't just end up telling you, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do. We help you to achieve your goal. So implementation is one of the key things that what we set you apart. Like all these elements we've mentioned today, if you do not implement it, you will not see any results. It is implementation that brings you what? Result. So I was talking about planning. Now, in planning your fashion business, you need to understand that what it takes to plan a successful fashion business is your marketing plan is more important than your business plan. A marketing plan will outline your branding position, your target audience, your marketing goals, your tactics and your strategies that you will use to reach your ideal customer. It will help you to identify all the channels you are going to use and all the platforms that you are going to use that are most effective for your brand. Some of us, you are a fashion designer, your customers are not on Instagram. You need to understand this. Depending on your niche, it's possible that your customers are on LinkedIn. It's possible that your customers are on Facebook. It is not everybody that their customers are on Instagram. Let's take, for example, you've carved your niche and you want to, you make suit, for example, and this suit is targeted at top-notch CEOs and top-notch business owners. Most time, these people are not on Instagram. Rather, they are on LinkedIn. So that tells you that it's not every customer that is on Instagram. So don't follow the trend to always say, oh, if I'm not on Instagram, I'm missing. You need to define where are your customers. And these are part of the elements will help people achieve in Mike Mary Fashion Business School. We'll help you identify who your customer is. That's why when this section started, I will ask you, who are your customers? Who do you sew for? Why do you start your business in the first instance? These are key elements that will help you define who your customer is and where to reach them. So by creating a marketing plan can ensure that what your fashion business is lesser focused on your target audience. It will help you to create a product and resonate with your audience and help you build a loyal customer. Do you have another additional question? So if you still have more questions, drop your question in the comment section and we'll take it one after the other. So the next key thing is building and managing your team. Whether you are a solo business owner or not, I can tell you that if you want to be successful in this fashion industry, you cannot do everything alone. You cannot do it alone. From production to marketing to looking for customer to delivery to the actual sewing to branding to publicity, you cannot do everything alone. You should be able to build a solid team that will help you achieve your business goal. You can't do it alone. Okay, we have a question here. My question is, how do I go about my brand name? I have been trying to use a name, but I want the name to be unique. Most people lay so much emphasis on name. I can guarantee you that your name is less important in running a successful business. It is not your name that sells the business. If you have the best name in the world and you do not put the right element in place, nobody will know you. So don't spend the whole year looking for name. Don't spend the whole year looking for name. If I may ask you, what is Jumia? Before Jumia came in place, what is Jumia? What is Jumia? Because they have built a brand around it, it becomes so popular. It now looks like a special name. It now looks like a special name. Do you get it now? So don't lay so much emphasis on name. In as much as you need to have a critical way to coin out your name, at the same time, don't lay so much emphasis on name, because having the best name does not mean that you're going to have a successful business. So these are part of the things that you will get to understand when you attend Mike Mary Fashion Business School. In fact, this season is starting up on Sunday, April 15. I will encourage you all to take advantage of it, and will take you by the hand for 6 weeks to promote your fashion business and take you to the next level in your fashion business. Okay, I think we'll have another question. Okay, it's the same question that is being repeated. As a startup fashion designer, how can we thrive in the online space without every right resource in place? Yes, the competition is very, very high. And that is why you need to be intentional in trying your possible best to do what you need to do to what? To bring your head up in the industry, because the saturation is already on the high side. So put your branding right, get good content, and be ready to run adverts, because content and advert go hand in hand. Have your good content, you will be able to run adverts that bring better results. Some of you will say, I don't have money to run adverts. If you are ready to run a business, you need to make a plan to raise money to run adverts, because you use money to get money. Multinationals today still run adverts. Facebook, even the Instagram you are advertising on, the Facebook you are advertising on. Go to YouTube and watch YouTube video. You will see Facebook advertising on YouTube, telling you to come and register on Facebook. Facebook is already everywhere, yet they still run adverts. MTN is already everywhere, yet they still run adverts. Their annual advert budget is larger than every other budget they have in their space every year. So if these multinationals are running adverts, you are nowhere yet, don't you think that you need to run more adverts than them? So let's have that growth mindset. And one other thing is our mindset needs to be worked on. Some of us believe that because I can sew very well, customer will come. Sewing is not enough to bring customer because there are millions of designers out there. So don't depend only your ability to sew very well, because it is not enough to run a successful fashion business. So still on the area of building your team, I talked about building your team. So building and managing a team is an essential part of what growing your successful business. As a fashion designer, you need to create a team that share your vision and will help you to achieve your business goal. Where do you want your business to be in the next 5 years? How much do you want to make this year? You cannot do it alone. You need to have a team. So building and managing your team can be challenging, especially if you don't have the experience in team management. So one effective way to ensure that your team is focused on revenue generating activity is by conducting your SWOT analysis. In your SWOT analysis, you understand what your strength is. What is your strength? What can you do very well? Is it the sewing that you can do very well, or is it the marketing that you can do very well? Then you concentrate on those ones you can do very well. Then the ones you cannot do very well, you outsource it. It's very, very important you work out that part. So by conducting all this, you understand that it puts you at par and ease of what? Making sure that you run a successful fashion business. So the final thing here is lead generation. How do you generate your leads? It's very, very important, because you need to have something that generates leads for you, that brings customers to you on daily basis. You will not depend only on customers passing your outlet, or depend only on people you already have as friends, family. No, you need to go beyond that. So there is a lot you can do in running a successful fashion business. It's very, very critical. So I have something for you here that I know you're going to take advantage of, that is going to help you. As I said before, you know most of these things, but the problem has always been that you do not take action. And why are you not taking action? You need an accountability partner. So look at where you are in your business now and imagine where you'll be in 3 months' time, where you'll be able to afford most of the things you want, because your investment, especially, let's say, for example, now you are ready to invest in knowledge. You are ready to invest in resources that will take your fashion business to the next level. And one of the things I'm proposing to you is Mike Mary Fashion Coaching Program, where you don't have to worry about low sales. All these things, you are going to implement them. Implementation is the key. It is not just by telling you this is what to do, this is what to do. You need to be pushed to implement. And you need to what? Be ready to take action. Some of us, insufficient fund can be the challenge. Yes. And your income will keep growing. In the next 3 months, just have that in your imagination. So you remember that, yes, once upon a time, there was a time you attended a webinar that talks about how to run a successful fashion business, and thereafter you enroll on a fashion business course. So I'm inviting you to Mike Mary Fashion Business course that is going to take you for 6 weeks on running a successful fashion business. So for these 6 weeks now, we're not doing theory, we're doing implementation. On daily basis, we have sales and marketing tasks that you are going to implement for good 6 weeks. These strategies will be implemented, and you definitely is going to implement them. So if you are ready for this, this will actually help you to take your fashion business from where you are to the next level. So at this period, you are going to learn how to run a successful ad campaign that will what? Generate leads to you and bring customers to you on daily basis. It will also help you to position your brand and take your business from where you are to the next level. This is going for 35,500 naira. But guess what? For the purpose of this webinar, we are giving it at a discount of 15,500 naira. And I can guarantee you that you cannot work with us for 6 weeks and your business will remain the same. It is not possible. You can't work with us for 6 weeks and your business will remain the same. So I will drop the link now for you to check it out and see how you take advantage of it and join us as from Sunday, where we take you to the next level of your. We'll follow you and take you by the hand for 6 weeks. So I want to hear more questions and expect we have more questions. Okay, somebody is asking question. Okay, any further question? Okay, somebody is asking question, I guess. All right, so a recap of this we have done today. I need you to ask a question so that we can round it up. All right, I'm expecting your question so we can round it up. And I hope you have learned something today. So if you have learned something, drop in the comment section. Let me actually know what you have learned. And remember what I said, implementation. You don't just hear by hearing alone. When you hear, you implement. So drop your comments in the comment section. Let's know what you have learned and which one you're going to implement. Ready? Okay. All right, let me show you this. Okay, so this is the part of the thing you are going to be learning in 6 weeks, where you learn how to take your business to the next level. We are going to implement. Part of the thing you'll be learning is proven to continually attract customer. For you to continually attract customer, you need a sales funnel. We'll be implementing sales funnel for you because the industry is already saturated, the competition is high. You will know how to run advert like a pro and launch profitable ad campaign that will generate quality leads for you, not people that will come to you and be pricing 1,000 and underpricing your value. You will learn how to brand and position your business to attract ideal customer. You will also learn content creation and implementation strategy and how to continually attract compelling customers and create compelling content to attract customers to you. We'll also be implementing best practice to structure your business using the best practice on business system and structure and business processes. You also know how to brand and plan your fashion business. So I encourage you to take advantage of it for 15,500 naira. This class starts on Sunday, April 15. This coming Sunday, class start, and for the next 6 weeks, we'll be taking you by the hand. You cannot work with us for 6 weeks and your business will not take a leap from where you are to the next level. So I encourage you to take advantage and let's help you take your fashion business to the next level. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section while you click on that and get started. All right, if there's no further question, we'll be rounding up from here. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I believe you have learned a lot. And as I said before, make sure you implement because results comes from implementation. I've dropped the link in the comment section. We hope to see you once again. And those are already on the WhatsApp group. You can communicate with us. You can ask any question and we're there to communicate with you, and we'll be dropping daily tips on how to grow your fashion business from where you are to the next level. Thank you once again. My name is Michael Onyema, your fashion business coach. You can follow us on Instagram at Mike Mary Fashion. Bye for now. See ya.